The horrific story made national headlines. A family of 5 found dead in their Lake Minnetonka mansion. For the first time, we're hearing from the first people to arrive on the scene and the personal toll it's taken on a small police department.
It just seemed to be a normal home. And so to process what we had to see in that seemingly normal home is what made it so difficult.
Brian Short shot and killed his wife and their 3 children in September before turning the gun on himself. Tonight, WCCO's Liz Collin shares how the deaths have shaken police and why they're pushing for other families to find help.
This was definitely a call that I won't forget.
That 911 call came around noon on a Thursday.
A coworker had called and said that Brian hadn't shown up for work.
And his kids hadn't shown up to start school.
He had recently inquired about life insurance policies, death benefits, suicide clause, things like that. That made it a little bit different than a typical welfare check.
Sergeant Jim Williams had no idea just how different when he walked through an unlocked back door of this Greenwood home.
Horrific. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
He first found the body of Karen Short in her bedroom next to a cordless phone.
I was also terrified because I knew that there was kids that were missing that I didn't know where they were, and I was afraid of what I was going to find next.
17-year-old Cole, 15-year-old Madison, and 14-year-old Brooklyn were all dead in their own beds. Their dad, Brian, had killed himself in the garage.
It took its toll on everybody.
But it's what didn't stand out that day that still haunts the 14-person police department of South Lake Minnetonka.
It just seemed to be a normal home, a school bag and clothes lined up for the first day of school. Those were the things that really seemed to have a lasting impression, I know, especially on me.
Detective Mike O'Keefe led the investigation into finding answers, sifting through emails, legal documents, and several home safes. An interview with Brian's office manager became perhaps the most telling piece of all. Brian founded allnurses.com, a social media and seemingly successful website, more than 20 years ago. That office manager told police she handled all of the company's and the Shorts' personal bills. But earlier that summer, Brian asked to get up to speed. She says it's when he first really learned what it cost to run his business and his lifestyle, including paying quarterly taxes of over $200,000. His colleagues said concerns over steep revenue cuts and a large defamation lawsuit against his company led to severe anxiety in Brian. He began seeing a therapist and was prescribed medication. A neighbor told police just days before his death, Brian made a hand gesture in the shape of a gun, put it to his head, saying, "It's just overwhelming." Despite evidence of financial and mental health issues, South Lake Minnetonka police could never establish a clear motive. Investigators closed the case around Christmas time.
We're never going to have a clear understanding of why. That is what probably makes us think about it every day.
We'll never know exactly what happened in there. We just know the final outcome.
As a father himself, Detective O'Keefe admits his personal struggle had been focused before on his feelings about Brian.
They don't know the side of him that I saw, and I don't know the side of him that they saw. What happened in that house does not really define who he was.
A snow-covered teddy bear is the only sign of what happened here 5 months ago, as police now only hope others will speak up if they sense trouble in their own families.
If you notice something in yourself or in a loved one that is different, you need to talk about it. People need to talk to somebody.
Family members declined to be interviewed for this story. Karen's sister told me they're focused on coping and working through their grief. In a statement, she said the family's deepest hope is for this to never happen to anyone else ever again. Frank?
Yeah, we hear them. Okay, Liz, thank you.